How to lose weight, the real math behind weight loss. So, losing weight is not always a numbers game, but it can be. So, technically, 3,500 calories equals 1 pound of either fat gain or fat loss. So, when you're eating during the day, okay, and you overconsume, and then you overconsume the next day, and if you overconsume the next day, a lot of times your body will increase in weight. Why? Because if your body is only meant to have a BMR, which is a basal metabolic rate, that's the amount of calories that your body burns on a daily basis. Let's say the amount of calories that your body is meant to burn for you and everybody's individual, let's say it's 2,500 calories, and you're eating 4,000, 4,500, 5,000 calories every day. In the cumulative effect during the week, your body can gain weight, and most likely it will. Okay, that's math. Now, if you're stressed out, that's a part that does affect weight gain, because if you're releasing cortisol, if you're releasing hormones that are making you stressed, if you have a lot of stress going on, your body releases hormones that makes it much more challenging for you to lose weight, and your body is holding on to water, it's holding on to salt, and it's not allowing it to do the processes that it needs to do for sleep. If you're not sleeping enough, 7 to 8 hours of sleep is the recommended amount of sleep. That is also going to play a little part into this losing weight. So the numbers are important, but there's all those other little things, okay? So 3,500 calories equals 1 pound. If you were to take some calories and burn them out during the day, that will help you. So exercise, taking a walk. If you're very fidgety, that's also a piece of it. That's a scientific term called NEAT, the amount of fidgeting that you do during the day. So people that are anxious, they actually burn a little bit more because of that moving. Okay, you're expending just that little extra energy, and it adds up. But I just want to talk for 1 minute about the exercise thing, because it's a misconception that you can do all of this burning to lose weight, and it's just not realistic. Everybody's body is made differently. Exercise is really good for health benefits, reducing risk of disease, helping your mood, and it's important to do, but it's not the thing that you want to focus on the math with the weight loss. You're going to burn a few hundred calories per exercise routine. But the problem is that if you do too much, if you make it too intense, it could make you hungrier, and then you're sort of overshooting the calorie thing, and then you might not get that 1 pound of 3,500 calories at the end of the week. Okay, so here's my recommendation for the weight loss and the math. What you want to do is, this is recommended to do with hiring a nutritionist or hiring a professional that knows how to do this. So nutritionists or dietitians are trained to know how to do something called a dietary recall. Can you do this yourself? Absolutely. It's just better to have a professional look at it so they can really get the detailed numbers. A dietary recall is going through your day and then writing everything down of what you ate, from the last thing you ate to going through the whole day. So they'd say, okay, tell me the last thing you had to eat yesterday, and then, okay, let's go through this morning, this afternoon. So you have a whole day. So you have a 24-hour dietary recall. It gives the nutritionist or the dietitian an idea of what you usually eat, what your body is consuming, and about how many calories you're eating to maintain the weight that you are right now, or if you're continuing to gain weight, what exactly are the things that can be tweaked to help you lose that weight if that's what you're looking to do. So the nutritionist or dietitian would do that. And a lot of times what we'd recommend is do a food diary for a couple of days so that we can really see and investigate how many calories is this person digesting, ingesting for a normal day. Okay? So what we would do then is we would take the information with all the foods. Now, the person is not giving us the nutrition facts out of all of this. They're just writing down everything. The nutritionist or dietitian is able to look at that and analyze it and figure it out, because that's what we go to school for, and we figure all of this out. And we say, okay, you're 500 pounds and you're taking in 6,000 calories a day. That's a lot. So what we would do is we would say, all right, we're just going to take out maybe 300 to 500 calories per day. How are we going to do that? Well, we're going to look at the food items on the food recall. So the 24-hour recall that we did, we're going to look at the food diary that the patient gave us. And then we're going to say, all right, you like to eat Doritos every day at 1:30, or you like to eat chocolate chip cookies at bed and you eat 10 chocolate chip cookies every single day. So we're not going to do too much of removing from the whole picture, but we're just going to take something out. And an example would be, if you eat 10 cookies every day, maybe we'll say, let's go with 5 cookies, because that's going to take out about 500 calories. Okay? So subtracting those calories is going to bring the weight down or stabilize, depending on the person, if they're gaining weight or they're just maintaining and they want to lose weight. So we're taking something out of what you're already eating. Okay? That's the math, because everybody is different. So why am I going to put you on a 1,500 calorie diet if you're eating 6,000 calories? Anything I take out of that is going to help you in the process of weight loss, right? This is a process. Everybody starts different. Everybody goes through it differently. Everyone has ups and downs. You know, like success, they say that like it's not a straight line. It goes up and down. That's what weight loss is. It goes up and down. If you're stressed out for a couple of days, your weight might plateau, your weight might go up, but that doesn't mean you're getting fat. It means that your hormones are just a little out of whack. If you eat extra salt one day and that's not a normal thing for you, your weight might shoot up. But that doesn't mean that your body gained weight. It just means it's fluctuating, and our weight fluctuates from day to day. Now, if you are not able to work with a dietitian or a nutritionist, and you say, I don't have the ability to do that, I don't have the money to do it, and what do I do? Okay, here's what you're going to do. If you don't have the money to hire a nutritionist or a dietitian to help you to go through this process of 24-hour dietary recall so that you can figure out what you need to remove and to help you on the weight loss journey in the beginning steps, because we're talking about the beginning steps, you can do this by writing down all of the foods that you eat for 3 days, okay? So you can either write it with a pen and paper, old school, before we had computers and all kinds of wonderful things here, or you can type it up into a Word document, type it into notes. Another thing that you could do, which I have found to be very helpful with my clients, is you take a picture of everything that you eat for 3 days. Take a picture. Breakfast, take a picture before you eat it, right? So you have the whole thing. You can see the portions and whatever. And then you'll have that. And then what you can do is you could find one of those apps or food trackers or something like that. And you're going to enter in all of your food for the 3 days. You're going to see one day, let's say it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So you'll pretend like, you're on this thing. Okay, Monday, I had this. Tuesday, I had this. Wednesday, I had this. And you're going to see how many calories you had. Now, the problem Okay. The issue with this is you are going to probably underestimate how many calories you actually ate, because this is not your wheelhouse. Unless you are actually a nutritionist or a dietitian and you have training in this, you're not in your lane. That's the truth. You're not in your lane. So when you put all of this stuff in, you're not going to understand, oh, I had Doritos. Oh, I have my picture. Oh, I wrote down I had Doritos. Oh, how many is it? I don't know. Was it 5? Was it 10? Was it 35? That makes a difference. It all adds up. It's all cumulative. It all adds up. That's what weight loss is, cumulative. So that's why you have to have someone that knows what they're doing to help you. But if you can't, this is the best way, okay? You're going to see, okay, how many calories? Let's say you end up with 4,500 calories on average. So you take the average of those 3 days that I told you to track your food when you put it into your little app, okay? Any app is fine to just put the calories in and see, okay, boom, 4,500 was the average amount of food that I eat every day and I want to lose weight. Okay, find something that adds up to about 400 to 500 calories. Just look on the calculations on the app and see, well, what could I take out? Okay, maybe it's the cheeseburgers that you're having every single day. Here's a trick. Half the cheeseburger. Just have half. Don't have the whole thing. You want to have the cheeseburger? Have the cheeseburger. This is the beginning of the journey. Okay, we have to learn how to balance. My business is called Eating in Moderation because that's what I believe in. Moderation. You want to have the cheeseburger? I'm not going to tell you it's the best thing in the world for you, but I am going to tell you, hey, look, if that's where we're starting from, everybody's got to start somewhere, and that's what it's going to take to get you to be healthier, because it's about being healthy, not going into crazy diet land. Cut the cheeseburger in half. Let's say you have ice cream every day. You can have the ice cream because let's say you're having, okay, let me back up. Let's say you're having a pint of ice cream every day. That's a lot of calories, I'm going to be honest. Okay. But people struggle with food and people eat for different reasons. So I'm not judging you here. I'm just trying to give you an understanding of a pint of ice cream is a lot of ice cream. But if you really want the ice cream and you're like, I'm not doing this losing weight thing unless I have my ice cream. Okay, here's what you're going to do. 3 times a week, you're going to go to an ice cream shop and you're going to get 1 scoop of ice cream in a cup. 3 times a week. So you still have your ice cream, you just cut it down, okay? But you are going to the ice cream shop to get the portion size and you don't keep it in your house for now because you're eating so much of it. So you're still going to keep things in that you want. And this is math. You're just pulling some things down. Now, another thing I'd like to have you add, if you're doing this alone, okay? Vegetables are important because it gives us the vitamins and the minerals that we need. Okay, it gives you energy and it's good for your gut, which is important for your health. It's good for your organs. It's good for your brain. Vegetables are an important part of what you eat on a daily basis. So I'm going to say that with the people that are doing this on their own and they're not hiring someone else, you need to add 2 cups of vegetables in every day. Even when you take out all that stuff, the cookies, the Doritos, the ice cream, whatever it is. Okay, bread. Okay, let's say you eat a whole loaf of bread every day. Like, cut the damn thing in half. Okay, you eat 5 pieces of pizza, eat 2 pieces of pizza. You just get it down. Okay, get it down. Add in 2 cups of vegetables. Even with the subtracting thing that I told you, 2 cups of vegetables. Why? Because every food is made differently. Vegetables come from the earth. They're real foods. We're starting to get you to eat healthier. And we're still allowing you to have the things that you like to eat. Now, a couple of cups of vegetables is not that many calories, and it also is giving you fiber. You need fiber for digestion. You need fiber because it's going to help move everything through your body. Okay, it's going to also fill you up It's going to help you to feel fuller longer so you don't feel like you're wanting to munch and eat all the time. Does it matter when you get the vegetables in? No, have both of them at the same meal. You could split it up, whatever you want. So you're going to do this switcheroo thing for 2 weeks. Okay? The switcheroo, the pulling out the extra ice cream, pulling out the 5 cookies, pulling out the Doritos, whatever it is, whatever your thing is. Okay? Those are just examples. You're going to try this for 2 weeks. Don't forget to add the vegetables every day. And you're going to see how your body changes. You're going to see how it changes. One other extra thing I'd like to add in, and I'm not saying that you have to do this, I'm just giving you a piece of advice because you need to try one commitment a week and not keep adding on to commitments. Otherwise, you're not going to do anything. I just want to give you the little information so you keep it in the back of your head. Drinking water helps to flush out the system. Your body is 60% water. So if you think about how much you weigh right now, let's say you weigh 600 pounds, you want to drink that half amount of weight in water. Okay? So if you weigh 300 pounds, 150 ounces of water every day. I know that sounds like a lot, but we're going to start with that. You don't need to do that today because this is a process. This is one commitment a week. This is the math behind helping you to lose weight, okay? And I really want you guys to be successful. So if you want more information, hit that subscribe button and you can learn more about your weight loss journey, health, and nutrition every single week. I'm Gina Nuzzo. Talk to you soon.